Hello my dear students, welcome to the online course Computer Aided Machine Drawing. Today I am going to discuss with you about the orthographic projection. It is just a recalling session of your engineering drawing because this orthographic projection is very much important in the computer aided machine drawing, so that we can be able to easily understand the machine components and how to draw the first front view, top view and side view, and how to project the drawings. Let us get into the topic. First I am going to discuss about this drawing. This drawing has been taken from machine drawing book, which is written by K.R. Gopalakrishna, and the question number is 9, which has been taken from the page number 127. Now this drawing is a simple machine component which made up of a single component, and this drawing has been viewed from here, and the question is asked you to draw the front view, top view and side view. Okay, imagine that I am standing here and I can see the drawing from here. It is my front view, and if question asked a particular side view, you have to draw according to that question, but here they have just asked to write the side view. So if I am standing here, I can able to view the side view from here, hence this is my left side. Okay, you already aware about that orthographic projection. We are following the first angle projection. In first angle projection, I can see the left side view and I have to draw in the right side. Okay, so the front view will occupy here and the left side view will occupy here, and in orthographic projection, in the following first angle projection, I can draw the front view and I can draw the top view below the front view. Okay, understood? Okay, now I am going to draw the front view. I am going from left to right. In left, I can mark here, this is 0, and I can see the length of 75 millimeter. Hence, I can mark the 0 here and I can mark the 75 millimeter here. So, it is a very straight line. I am drawing a straight line with a value of 75 millimeter. Okay, then there is another edge. Its measurement is 15 millimeter. Both the sides are straight, hence I am drawing a 50 millimeter straight line that is perpendicular to this 75 millimeter. Again, this straight line closes like a box. Hence, I am drawing the straight line and closes the rectangle. Okay. Now, I am going to draw this part, and there is no mention from here to here. There is no indications of any measurements. So, I am assuming that this part occupies exact center of this center 75 millimeter. So, this exact center path is 32.5. Again, I am marking here 32.5, and this length of this part is mentioned here, that is here, that is 45 millimeter. Hence, from this point, that is the 32.5 millimeter point, from here I am taking this 45 and into equal two sides. Hence, I am marking 22.5 and 22.5. Hence, it will be a 45 millimeter. Okay. So, I have marked here, and I have to take this height. This height is given here. This is 75 millimeter. So, from this point, I am drawing a straight line. I'm sorry. am drawing a straight line of 75 millimeter. Again, from here it's a 75 millimeter. So two lines of 75 millimeter. Okay. Then I don't have any measurement in the drawing about this inclined line. I don't have any angle measurements, but I can have a height of 15 millimeter. Okay. So from this center line, okay, I am drawing with another color. This is the center point. I am just marking this for my reference. This from this point to this point is 75 millimeter, and again I am taking from this point to this point is 15 millimeter. So I have a measurement of from here to here 75 and here to here is 15. Hence, through this reference, I am closing this part with the inclined line. Okay. Am I finished with the front view? Yes, the front view is over. This is for my reference, so I am erasing it. Okay. Now my front view is over. As I already told, in first angle projection we are drawing the top view in below the front view. Okay, I am going to draw the top view here. So from here to here I am seeing this view from top. Okay, from top I can see this surface and again this surface and this surface and this surface. So taking the references of the front view, I am making a line again, this line and as well as this point. This is 15 millimeter, this is 75 millimeter, and this is 15 millimeter. Okay, just for the reference, but you have to draw this dimensions as per the BAS codes. Okay, now I am going to draw the top view. As I already know, this front view's length will be the top view's length, hence the straight line will be followed. A complete straight line. This is the straight line I can view from the top, and this length is mentioned here, 30 millimeter. So 30 millimeter line. Again, this is a straight line. Again, this is a straight line. So 30 into 75, a rectangular box has been attained. So this line. Okay. Now the question is, this width is 15 millimeter, but this width is 30 millimeter. So I have to make up this part in the exact center. So I need this center point, 15 millimeter. From here to here I am marking the 15 millimeter. Okay. So I am coming to this 15 millimeter, the thickness, and from here to here this is 45 millimeter. So I can take this 45 millimeter from here. So I am marking this point to 15 millimeter thickness. So 7.5, 7.5. This is a straight line. Even though this is an inclined line from front view, I can see a straight line from the top view. So I am drawing a straight line with 15 mm thickness, 45 mm length. Okay, what about this edge? Yes, this edge is visible, so you have to draw a darker line. Have I finished this side front top view? Yes, I have finished the top view. Now I am going to draw the side view. The side view should be straight as like the front view. I am taking the reference lines from both front view and top view. Okay, this is my reference lines where I can draw the side view easily. So from side view, left side, I am seeing the side view from left side and I am drawing it in the right side of the front view. So this small box is visible with a thickness of 30 millimeter and a height of 15 millimeter. So I can take the height from the front view, I can take the thickness from the top view. So I can easily attain the side view thickness. Okay. Now I am going for this part. This is 15 millimeter. Again I am coming 30 mm thickness. This is 15 mm thickness. Hence I need the center line, center point. This is also my reference, and this line may not be mentioned here. So I have taken the center point from here to here 7.5 millimeter and here 7.5 millimeter. Hence I can get the 15 mm thickness box, and again up to this point I can see the side view. The surface, everything is visible. Hence I am going for a entire height with a height of 75 plus 50. I am sorry, entire height. This edge is visible from the side view, hence I am drawing this as darker one. Okay, again I am repeating. This thickness is attained from the side view. This is 30 millimeter and this thickness is 15 millimeter, which is mentioned here, and I can mention here thickness 15 millimeter. This height is 75 millimeter and this height is 15 millimeter. This entire length is 75 millimeter, which is mentioned in the front view. This entire length is 30 millimeter, which is mentioned in the top view. Okay, so this thickness is 15 millimeter and this height is 15 millimeter. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, or otherwise ping me in the WhatsApp. And this is front view. Please use guidelines for your drawing. This is top view. This is left side view. Okay, which is mentioned in the question. I can see the left side and I can draw in the right side. Okay, I hope I have just made an overview of the orthographic projection with a simple component, where I can draw the front view, top view and side view. If I see the left side view, I can draw it in the right side, but I have to mention it as left side view. Okay, thank you for watching.